A lot of people consider him the greatest director of his era for schlock films. I believe this guy's overall influence on film and production and creation has always been underrated. And his death kind of passed very quickly. And in recent days, there was rumors he had passed away. It was only confirmed in the last 24 to 48 hours. Roger Corman, uh, called by many as the Pope of pop cinema and the spiritual godfather of the new Hollywood, and of course the king of cult. He's known as a trailblazer in the world of independent film. Many of Corman's films are low budget cult films, including some which are adapted from the tales of Edgar Allan Poe. At 64, he became the youngest filmmaker to have a retrospective at the Cinémathèque Française, as well as the British Film Institute and the Museum of Modern Art. He was the co-founder of New World Pictures, the founder of New Concord, is a longtime member of the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences. In 2009, he was awarded an honorary Academy Award for his rich engineering of films and filmmakers. Now, Corman is also famous for handling U.S. distribution of many films by noted foreign directors, including Fellini, Ingrid Bergman, Francois Truffaut, and Akira Kurosawa. He mentored and gave a start to many young film directors such as Francis Ford Coppola, Ron Howard, Martin Scorsese, John Tademi, Peter Bogdanovich, Joe Dante, John Sayles, and James Cameron. And he was highly influential in the new Hollywood filmmaking movement of the 60s and 70s, where basically they broke the studio system and went their own way in whatever style they wanted to do. He also helped to launch the careers of actors such as Peter Fonda, Jack Nicholson, Dennis Hopper, the husband and wife duo of Bruce Dern and Diane Ladd, and William Shatner. Now, Corman has also occasionally acted in films of directors who started with him, including The Godfather Part 2, when he played part of the commission that was interviewing the Corleones and different mafia people, The Silence of the Lambs, Philadelphia, Apollo 13, and The Manchurian Candidate. A documentary about Corman's life and career entitled Corman's World, Exploits of a Hollywood Rebel, directed by Alex Stapleton, premiered at the Sundance and Cannes Film Festivals in 2011. The film's TV rights were picked up by A&E Indie Films after a well-received screening at Sundance. Now, born in Detroit, he attended Stanford University in the industrial engineering class of 1947. Now, he also served in the service with the United States Navy from 41 to 44, 46, and of course he was a veteran of World War II. But his full list of movies is quite interesting. According to IMDb, he has they've credited Corman with 55 directed films and some 385 produced films from 54 to 2008. Many as uncredited producer or executive producer, consistent with his role as head of his own New World Pictures from 70 through 83. Corman has also significant credits as writer and actor. So we're going to go over some of the highlights, and it's quite a bit. In 1955, some of his early years: Five Guns West, Apache Woman, The Inner World Ended. At 56, Swamp Woman, The Oklahoma Woman, The Conquered World and Gunslinger. 657, Naked Paradise, Now This Earth, the original. Attack of the Crab Monsters, Rock All Night, The Undead, Teenage Doll, Carnival Rock and Sorority Girl. 58, The Saga of the Viking Women, Their Voyage to the Waters of the Great Sea Serpent, underrated movie. War of the Satellites, Machine Gun Kelly, She Gods of Shark Reef, Teenage Caveman. 59, I'm Mobster, A Bucket of Blood, The Wasp Woman. 1960, Ski Troop Attack, House of Usher, of course, part of the Depot Ouvre. Last Woman on Earth, The Little Shop of Horrors, the original with Jack Nicholson. 61, Atlas, Creature from the Haunted Sea, and The Pit and the Pendulum. 62, The Premature Burial, The Intruder, Tales of Terror, Tower of London. 63, The Young Racers, The Raven, The Terror, The Haunted Palace, X, The Man with X-Ray Eyes. 64, The Mask of the Red Death, The Secret of Agent, and The Tomb of Ligeia. 66, The Wild Angels, Time for Killing, The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, very underrated movie, The Trip, The Wild Racers, Desaad, Target Harry, Bloody Mama, Gas, Ron Phone and Brown, Dead Sport, uncredited, and of course Frankenstein Unbound. Producer only. Just going to go over some of the highlights. The Fast and the Furious, the original. He was also a stunt driver and a second unit director on that one. Dementia 13, Devil's Angels, Targets, of course, the classic with Bogdanovich and Boris Karloff. The Dunwich Horror, very underrated. Boxcar Bertha, Sweet Kill. Cage Heat, Cockfighter, The Arena. Dead Race 2000, Fighting Mad. Grand Theft Auto, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. Piranha, Rock and Roll High School, Battle Beyond the Stars, Galaxy of Terror, Smokey Bites the Dust, Forbidden World, Space Raiders, Suburbia, Amazon, Sweet Revenge, Slumber Party Massacre 2, Munchies, Andy Colville's Incredible Adventure, Mask of the Red Debt, The Terror Within, Naked Obsession, Slumber Party Massacre 3, The Unborn, Killer Instinct, Munchie, Carnosaur, Dracula Rising, The Skateboard Kid, The Unborn 2, Angel of Destruction, Hellfire, The Fantastic Four, which ended up on release, Carnosaur 2, Carnosaur 3, The Shepherd, Raptor, Escape from Afghanistan, Dino Croc, The Hunt for Eagle 1, The Hunt for Eagle 1 Crash Point, Super Gator, Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader, Roger Corman's Operation Rouge, Fist of the Dragon, and Death Race 2050. Now, executive producer, some of the key ones is Eat by Dust, Sorceress, Death Stalker, Dillinger and Capone, very underrated movie, Death Race and Death Race 2 and 3, and Beyond Anarchy. TV movies, Hellfire, Sorion, Sharktopus versus Petrocuda, and Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf. Executive producer on TV, Outside Chance, Georgia Peaches, Cheyenne Warrior, Suspect Device, The Alien Within, Sawbones, Virtual Seduction, Bram Stoker's Burial of the Rats, The Wasp Woman, A Bucket of Blood, Piranha, Terminal Virus, Subliminal Seduction, Inhumanoid, Alien Avengers, The Unspeakable, Last Eggs of the Earth, Humanoids from the Deep, Alien Ventures, Velocity, Avalanche Alley, Asphalt Wars, Bloodfist 2050, Cry of the Winged Serpent, Dino Shark, Dino Croc vs. Super Gator, Camel Spiders, and Piranha. Now, acting roles, Monster from the Ocean Floor, The Fast and the Furious, Naked Paradise, War of the Satellites, Hot Car Girl, The Crybaby Killer, The Wasp Woman, Ski Troop Attack, Atlas, Godfather Part 2, Cannonball, The Howling, Swing Shift, Silence of the Lambs, Body Bags, Philadelphia, Apollo 13, Scream 3, and Looney Tunes back in action. So a very interesting career. Now, the idea about Roger Corman, like I said, the king of cult, the king of schlock, the idea about him, every movie he did was quite interesting, and his ability to interpret what he called the drive-in style is quite effective. I would suspect, ladies and gentlemen, that Roger Corman was more influential than probably any other director of the modern era, because it didn't matter if the movie was $50,000 or $5 million. You can do a movie. Now, of course, American International Pictures years where EIP was these key ones, and again, he will be missed greatly. There's no one podcast could touch Roger Corman, but like I said, the movies are there. I would suggest there, if you have an opportunity as well, look at the Edgar Allan Poe movies and Targets as well. Some really very intellectual work. And will Roger Corman be ever really respected as he should be? It's hard to tell, because a lot of people don't even remember him, because now when straight to video, but he was the original straight to video. That's all I'm saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing or a movie tributes, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.